Hello, and welcome to our lesson on project evaluation and closure. This segment will cover project evaluation. Project evaluation determines the value of a project, examining the utility of the activities and strategies employed frequently. Project evaluation includes examination of specific critical components to see the extent to which its goals have been met and to clarify the extent to which the components contribute to the success or failure of the overall project. Evaluation may be of different kinds according to its timing prior to action, ex ante, during implementation, in vivo, after completion, ex post. Classifications of evaluation may be according to its doer, the ones involved in the performed action itself, self or internal, or an external body or consultant, external, or a combination of both. Its focus, either on accountability, summative, or on learning or improving performance, formative. Its trigger. Evaluation is defined and carried out by entities and persons free of the control of those responsible for the design and the implementation of the action, independent, or by entities involved in its management or its steering, additional features. Its driver. This is led by a donor or partner, donor-led, partner-led, or by several authorities and donors, joint, along with stakeholders, participatory. Its reach. This is when limited to one's performed activities, self. Project evaluation is a management tool used in the assessment, as systematic and objective as possible, of an ongoing or completed project, its design, implementation, and results. The aim is to determine the relevance and fulfillment of development objectives, efficiency, effectiveness, impact, and sustainability. Evaluation is the process of analyzing the use of project resources prior to action, ex ante, during in vivo, and after completion, post mortem. Such an analysis is done for the purpose of making the necessary and relevant recommendations and suggestions aimed at improving project implementation and better use of project resources. An evaluation studies the outcome of a project, changes in income, housing quality, benefits distribution, cost effectiveness, with the aim of informing the design of future projects. Evaluation is mainly used to help in the selection and design of future projects. Evaluation studies can assess the extent to which the project produced the intended impacts, for example, increases in income, better housing quality, and the distribution of the benefits between different groups, and can evaluate the cost-effectiveness of the project as compared with other options. Evaluation systematically and objectively assesses the following aspects of an ongoing or completed project. Relevance. Whether the design of the project remains valid in terms of the problem it addresses and its main design elements, objectives, inputs, activities, and outputs. Performance. Whether the project is being implemented as planned. Success. Whether the project has achieved its immediate and long-term development objectives and the desired sustainability of project results or impact. Evaluation is a periodic, in-depth analysis of a project's performance. It relies on data generated through monitoring activities, as well as information obtained from other sources, such as studies, research, in-depth interviews, focus group discussions, and surveys. Evaluations are often conducted with the assistance of external evaluators. Evaluation is undertaken selectively to answer specific questions to guide decision-makers and project managers, and to provide information on whether underlying theories and assumptions used in project development were valid, what worked and what did not work, and why. Unlike monitoring, which must be undertaken for all projects, evaluations are carried out more selectively for practical reasons. Project managers have the flexibility to decide why and when an evaluation is needed based on a set of criteria. If an evaluation is conducted at the midpoint of a project, it may serve as a means of validating or filling in the gaps in the initial assessment of relevance, effectiveness, and efficiency obtained from monitoring. It may also assess early signs of program or project success or failure. If conducted after the termination of a project, An evaluation determines the extent to which that intervention is successful in terms of its impact, sustainability of results, and contribution to capacity development. The main objectives of program evaluation are to inform decisions on operations, policy, or strategy related to ongoing or future project interventions, to demonstrate accountability to decision-makers, donors, and program countries. To facilitate improved decision-making and accountability, this will in turn lead to better results and more efficient use of resources. Other objectives of program evaluation include enable corporate learning and contribute to the body of knowledge on what works and what does not work and why. Verify and improve project quality and management. Identify successful strategies for extension, expansion, or replication. Inform modification of unsuccessful strategies. Measure effects and benefits of project interventions. Give stakeholders the opportunity to have a say in project output and quality. Justify and validate project to donors, partners, and other constituencies. The evaluation process includes the following steps: defining standards against which a project is evaluated, investigating the performance of the selected activities, processes, and products to be evaluated based on these standards, synthesizing the results of this analysis, formulating recommendations based on the analysis of findings, feeding recommendations and lessons learned back into the project. The choice of an evaluation design depends on the use that will be made of the evaluation results, type of evaluation chosen, resources available, time, money, and skills available. There are 7 broad evaluation strategies used to generate evaluation information: performance logic chain assessment, pre-implementation assessment evaluation, process implementation evaluation, rapid appraisal, case study, impact evaluation, meta-evaluation. This is the end of this segment of our lesson. In the next segment, we will continue discussing project evaluation. This course is presented to you by South Europe College. Thank you for listening and see you on our next segment.